Your brain isn't struggling with willpower, it's demanding a subroutine. The surprising truth is that every moment you pause to consider a pre-planned action, you're forcing your most energy-intensive brain regions to engage in unnecessary deliberation. This isn't a lack of discipline, it's an inefficient operating system. You've been fighting the wrong war against procrastination. Today, we decode the neural architecture that eliminates decision fatigue, showing you precisely how simple if-then planning acts as a brain-level programming language. This isn't about brute forcing your way through tasks. This is about designing automatic action triggers that completely bypass internal negotiation, ensuring you execute tasks without resistance, with effortless success. We're going to install precise behavioral subroutines, transforming how your mind approaches every goal. At the core of this breakthrough lies a fundamental principle of cognitive science. Our brains are magnificent pattern-matching machines, constantly seeking efficiency. When faced with a goal, like "I need to write that report," and no predefined pathway, your prefrontal cortex, the seat of executive function, must spin up a fresh decision algorithm. It asks, when should I do it? Where? How? What else could I be doing instead? Each of these micro-decisions, no matter how small, depletes your finite store of mental energy. Imagine your brain as a supercomputer. Every new decision, every moment of self-negotiation is like running a complex, resource-intensive software compilation from scratch. It drains the processing power, slows everything down, and introduces points of failure. This isn't laziness. This is your brain responding exactly as it's wired to, by conserving precious cognitive resources whenever possible. However, it often conserves them in ways that work against your long-term goals. The groundbreaking work by Peter Gollwitzer and Pascalina Brandstetter in 1997 profoundly demonstrated this. They found that by simply stating a clear plan, if I encounter situation X, then I will perform response Y, individuals were vastly more successful at achieving their goals. They weren't just thinking about a goal, they were programming a conditional response. This is why mere intentions so often fail. Your brain isn't designed to repeatedly decide on an action it already agreed to. It's waiting for the trigger, the cue, the moment to execute a pre-compiled script. It wants automation, not endless reevaluation. This understanding is not merely interesting, it's profoundly transformative for your work and your life. Think about your typical morning. You wake up, you know you should exercise, but then the internal monologue begins. Am I too tired? What if I just skip today? I could get more done if I started work early. This isn't a lack of willpower, it's the default high-friction mode of decision-making. Your prefrontal cortex is being asked to do something it hates, relitigate a decision that should have been settled. But now, consider the alternative. If my alarm rings at 6 a.m., then I will immediately put on my running clothes. The internal debate vanishes. The decision is no longer being made in the moment. It was made days, even weeks ago. Your brain simply executes the pre-programmed subroutine. It's no longer a matter of should I, but I am. What if you could delete the internal debate entirely? Imagine this applied across your workday. Instead of thinking, what's next after this email, you've programmed, if I send this email, then I will immediately open the next project brief. Or, for a healthier habit, if I walk past the kitchen at 6 p.m., then I will grab a piece of fruit and a glass of water. This isn't a small tweak. This is a fundamental shift from reactive willpower-dependent effort to proactive, neurologically optimized execution. You've been fighting the rankings Meta Summit that's Umbria in 2003, synthesizing over 85 independent studies, confirmed the profound power of implementation intentions. It unequivocally showed that across diverse populations and goal types, forming these specific if-then plans effectively doubled the rate of goal attainment compared to simply having a general intention. This isn't a marginal gain, it's a dramatic increase in your likelihood of success, not because you're trying harder, but because you're thinking smarter, leveraging your brain's intrinsic desire for automation. Are you truly leveraging the neural architecture you already possess? Here are 3 precise brain-based techniques you can implement today to harness this power and eliminate procrastination. First, master the trigger action blueprint. This technique involves identifying a precise, unmistakable environmental or temporal cue and linking it to a specific singular action. The goal is to create an almost reflexive response. For instance, do not just say, "I'll meditate." Instead, articulate, "If I finish my first cup of coffee in the morning, then I will immediately sit on my meditation cushion for 10 minutes. The brain thrives on specificity. The timing is exact, the action is unambiguous, and the expected brain response is the formation of a strong neural association, bypassing conscious decision-making entirely. You are literally forging a new neural pathway, a direct connection from cue to action, eliminating any hesitation. Second, employ the obstacle pre-mortem. This technique directly addresses the common productivity myth that willpower is a limitless resource. It's not. It's a finite cognitive energy that drains with every decision. The myth is that we should try harder. The reality is we should decide less. Before you even begin a task, anticipate the precise moments of potential resistance or distraction. Then, create an if-then plan for each. For example, if I feel a strong urge to check social media while writing this report, then I will open a new blank document and type out 2 sentences about my current task before doing anything else. This technique pre-programs your response to temptation, building resilience before the emotional hijack occurs. You're not fighting the urge in the heat of the moment, you're executing a pre-planned countermeasure. Third, leverage the habit stacking amplifier. This powerful strategy attaches a new desired behavior to an existing, well-established habit. You're essentially piggybacking on existing neural pathways that require almost no cognitive effort. For example, instead of trying to remember to read for 20 minutes, integrate it. If I finish brushing my teeth at night, then I will immediately pick up the book on my nightstand and read 1 chapter. This method leverages the ingrained automaticity of an existing routine, reducing the friction associated with starting a new behavior. Your brain has already fired the sequence for brushing your teeth. Adding one more step at the end is far easier than initiating an entirely new routine from scratch. You are no longer someone who struggles with procrastination, nor are you a victim of fleeting motivation. You are a neural architect. You now understand that your brain's profound preference for automaticity is not a weakness to be overcome with willpower, but a powerful mechanism to be strategically harnessed. You are now a master of your own internal operating system, not a hostage to its default settings. You design your environment and internal commands to work with that preference, not against it. You program yourself for success. Take command of your brain's remarkable capacity for automation. Program your actions. Forge your future, not through brute force, but through elegant, precise neural design. There are even deeper layers to unlocking your brain's untapped potential, powerful mechanisms that transcend what you've just experienced. The next exploration will reveal another profound shift in how you perceive and command your inner world.